Hey guys, welcome along. We're out plowing. It's currently about 2:07 in the morning. Got about 4 or 5 inches down. Maybe more towards there that we're going to be plowing. We're plowing. I just plowed 2 neighbors. We're going to go to the last one on this road. And it's kind of a tricky / kind of fun driveway to do. For those of you that don't know, it's a 07 Chevy Silverado Classic. It's the year that they changed it over to the newer design, but it's the earlier model of that year. And the plow is a 7.5 foot Fisher HT series. Sorry if I sound a little groggy this morning, and I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm sure many of you can relate to. So yeah, this driveway, there's actually 2 homes, and there's this kind of parking area in between them. And this will be my 2nd year plowing this one, I believe. It's not a bad account. A little bit of annoying sometimes because you got to do a million turns. And I apologize if you guys can't see too well. I'm experimenting with this GoPro and finding different locations to put it. So bear with me. So this is all mainly lake effect snowfall. Yesterday we had probably around 4 inches as well, but the stuff that was out here was lighter, probably closer to 3 inches. But the further north you got, the worse it became. I'd say 4 inches at least. We spent an afternoon shift yesterday out, and now we're out right now. For those of you that are watching this video and are trying to decide whether or not you want a Fisher HT series or a Western HTS for your half-ton pickup truck, I would recommend them. They're good plows. Only thing is, if you're used to a chain lift system, which I was, it takes a little bit getting used to it. It doesn't stack as high, but it's still decent. You know, it's not like it's terrible at stacking. Only kind of downside that I've experienced is sometimes when you're mounting it, you gotta make sure you have like a shim underneath the legs. There's 2 legs on it, and if you don't get those exactly level to the ground, I've noticed that they the head of the plow tends to settle, and when you're mounting it, you have a heck of a time getting it on. These owners see they left a wheelbarrow out. Looks like it's going to get buried in some snow. This plow is 2 years old, just over 2 years old. This will be the 3rd season on it. I bought it brand new in October of 2013, I believe. And the truck, like I said, is an 07. This is the 3rd season I've had the truck as well, this truck. And yeah, sorry you guys, you have to listen to my boring voice here narrate this. But these homeowners, super cool people. They're just always concerned about getting in and out. They don't really care too much about the neatliness of it. Now, I always try to do my best, as you should, but it's nice to have a account where people aren't calling you and complaining about having 2.5 inches versus 3 inches in their driveway, or leaving a tiny rabbit trail, as I call them. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about if you've ever plowed snow before. Sorry guys, back and forth. A lot of back dragging in this one. But that's okay, we're getting paid. I got some coffee I'm gonna have in a little bit. The weather's calmed down. Yesterday it was whiteout conditions for most of the afternoon shift, so that was lovely. And plowing during the day can be tricky just because of traffic. A lot of people forget it's one of the first snowfalls here, and as you all know, a lot of people tend to forget how to drive during that first snowfall, and sometimes during every snowfall. So yeah, it's nice to be out. Yeah, in the night. There's less traffic. It's still slippery. I just slid a little bit right there. I don't know if you guys caught that or not. Now that van, you can see that, normally not there, but I guess they put it there for some reason this season. Now these bushes, before I hear anything about putting snow against them, the homeowners already agreed that I can put as much snow as I want, as I need right there. They're not, like I said, they're not picky. They don't care. They just want their driveway cleared so they can get in and out. And especially with the snowstorms that we get here, we run out of space pretty quickly. So yeah, knock on wood, the plow's been real reliable. I can hook it on in a couple minutes. I mean, like I said earlier, it can be difficult if you don't know the system and don't put the shims underneath. There we go. There's a little stacking. But once you get used to it and get a system down, it's not bad. Clean it up a little bit, make it a little purdy. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations on camera mounts and stuff like that for the GoPro for different angles and all that for snowplow, let me know. Shoot them in the comments. I'm going to be getting a surface mount one for the inside of the cab. think about getting the magnetic one too to put up on the roof of the truck, or maybe on the plow or something. Before I catch any hate about plowing with a half-ton pickup truck, kind of just shut that down. As long as you maintain them and you don't beat on them, you take care of them, do all the maintenance, and stop with every shift, and don't fly, you know, they'll treat you well. They'll handle snowfalls. We get a lot of bad storms out here. We see, I mean, I've plowed 20 plus inches with this thing at a time. You know, plowing with the storm. Obviously, you don't go out when there's just 20 inches down, but it fares well. Just gotta know what you're doing. Normally, you can get in and out of here on this longer portion of 2 passes, but since it's a heavier snowfall, I mean, not really heavy, but you know, 4 or 5 inches, I'll probably swing through it one more time, kind of widen it a little bit for these people. It does drift. Get the lights on. And before I catch any flack about plowing across the street, I have permission from this house across the street. The neighbors don't care if I push into their lawn. And we don't ever seem to have a problem out here in this area of town with the town crews complaining. As long as you clean up the end of the road, you know, where you leave your trails, they don't, I haven't had a problem with it, at least. Some guys come through and, you know, they'll leave their trails in the middle of the day, you know, when there's a lot of traffic. You know, now it's 2 o'clock. I don't have to make it 100% pretty, but I still try to clean it up as best as I can to keep the town happy. So I'm looking for some suggestions on tires. Right now I'm running the Michelin's. They're all seasons. I think they're LTX something, if I'm not mistaken. They've been pretty decent. So I'm debating about going to a snow tire, designated one. Kind of outweighing the pros and cons of dedicated snow tire versus a great all-season weather tire. So if you guys have any suggestions of what you use, leave them down in the comment and let me know. It works well. I know I probably don't need to go back through here and do this, but I guess I'm a nice guy. And we'll shut the lights off to not disturb the homeowners. Which normally I don't care, because if I gotta be up, you guys know the rest. I think that'll do it for this video. Thanks for coming along, guys, and listening to me narrate this. If you like these kinds of videos, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to me. I'll be having some more snow plowing videos in the near future as long as we keep getting the snowfall. Alright guys, I'm out. Have a good one.